The non-intervention clause was, by all accounts, the most sacred of the Union's founding documents. For millennia, it had served as both shield and chain, forbidding intervention in the natural development of young worlds. Yet now, on the dawn-lit floor of the council chamber orbiting far above Thalax, the mood was one of uneasy consensus. Earth, blue and bruised, hovered on the threshold of ruin. At the last forum in 1825, the Kaiju Jedi Council had noted the planet's surprising leap. 1 billion souls, mostly farmers and herders, swirling amidst forests and fields. Now, only 6 short generations of council debate later, Earth's population had swollen by more than 8 times, sprawling across continents and oceans, surging into the sky on columns of steel and fire. Unless something changed, Earth would soon join the archive of ruined worlds, just as every other planet on this path had done, silenced by nuclear fire, locked away from the cosmos for an age.
To honor the clause we must, yet destroyed this world will be, if blind we remain. What hurdle unseen blocks their rise?
Murmured replies swept the chamber. Some pointed at technical problems, the greenhouse gases, the waste, the ceaseless spewing of toxins. Others, recalling archives of past failures, suggested it was fear, the ancient reflex to divide and war. Yet a younger member, scales shimmering in the starshine, observed,
Advanced their machines have become, but their spirits, younger still, afraid and uncertain.
The agenda was clear. First, the Council must identify the single greatest barrier to Earth's spiritual flourishing. Only then could they imagine pathways that did not violate the clause. But how to help without helping? Some proposed subtle signals, stars blinking with prime numbers, radio whispers hinting at unity, but all such acts risked the clause's wrath. The Council historian recalled, every planet given overt proof of others' existence shattered, their cultures undone by awe and fear. The lesson was clear. Learning for Earth must come from within.
Seed perhaps we can the collective dream. Stories, visions, artistry, these the channels may be.
So it was agreed. Across the spectrum, in countless languages and images, ideas would drift. No ships would land, no voices from the sky, but inspiration would pulse quietly, coded in dreams, in sudden bursts of insight and longing. Some would call it imagination or genius, not knowing its true source. Within months, across Earth, new movements began, voices preaching unity, inventors seeking ways to share rather than hoard, artists painting visions of worlds healed. Skeptics dismissed these as chance, but to a few, the sense of connection was uncanny. Slowly, trust began to grow, an invisible thread binding strangers across countries and worlds. The Council watched. To intervene without intervening, it was a gamble, a hope that the faintest light could shift the balance. What Earth made of these seeds would be its own test. In 2 centuries, at the next forum, the record would show whether a world could save itself, nudged not by force, but by the dream of something better.